Welcome to another installment of About Ewes 2-minute videos. This is Provisional Cast On Part 2, where I will show you how to do a provisional cast on using just a little crochet chain. It's very simple, straightforward. All you need is a crochet hook and some waste yarn. First thing you're going to do is put your little slip knot in your waste yarn. Put that on your crochet hook. And we're going to make a little chain of about 10 stitches. And you want to keep this chain pretty loose, and you'll see why here in a little bit, because as we pick up our stitches, where we pick up will start to get a little tighter. So let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. And then what I usually do after I get my number on that I want is I give myself a couple of extra, just to allow yourself a little wiggle room. And I don't pull the yarn all the way through, I just make a loop, tighten that a little bit, and you're all set to go. Now if you look at your chain, you're going to see those nice little V-shaped stitches on what I would consider to be the right side. But if you flip it over, you're going to see a line of little horizontal bumps on the back side, and that's what we're going to use to make our provisional cast on. And I actually like to use my crochet hook to do the pick up and knit. So you're going to go under one of those your first little horizontal line, get your working yarn, loop it around your crochet hook, and pull it through. And we're just going to work our way down the chain, picking up a stitch in each one of those little horizontal bumps. And you'll see why we wanted to make sure our chain was loose, because as you work down this line, your working yarn starts to take up space. And that makes these little horizontal bumps get tighter the further along you work. So that's why you want to make your chain on the loose side. So let's see how many that is. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. Okay, that's my pick up and knit. So then what I do is I slide my stitches down my crochet hook, take my knitting needle, and what you need to do here, you're not going to just slide your knitting needle into these stitches purlwise. What you need to do is come into the back leg of each of those stitches. That will twist that stitch so it's sitting correctly on your knitting needle. You just go one at a time and work your way down, picking up that back leg. And then, whoops, when you turn your knitting, your stitches are going to be lined up correctly on the needle. So then what you would do is you would follow your pattern directions and start knitting back and forth, or whatever you have to do. I have a little sample here to show you what this looks like, and you're going to be able to see that chain, and you're going to see the right side of the chain very easily. So what you're going to do is you're just going to take a knitting needle and you're going to go in and pick up these little live stitches that the chain is holding, and you're going to pick up the right side leg of each stitch. And that way your stitches will again be sitting properly on your needle. Now when it comes time to take out your provisional cast on, it gets real easy, because there's the little loop that we left at the beginning with a couple little extra stitches. Get that out of the way. And it will just pull out very easily. There's a little knot at the end, so you may have to pull it from the opposite direction. Anyway, there you are. Your stitches are all lined up and you're ready to knit. And that's the crocheted chain provisional cast on.